Yeah, so they lost again. They lost to the Magic without Paolo Banchero. Joel Embiid did not look great, but we once again have our bright spot in Jared McCain. And there was also an interesting tweet that went out before the game that pretty much told you the mood in the Sixers locker room. We're going to talk about it. We're going to get into all of that. Yes, I do have glasses. These are prescription. These are prescription. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into the intro. I got a lot to talk about. What's going on, Cliffhangers? We are back with another video. We are still on the road to 1,000 subscribers before the end of December. So make sure you hit that like button, you hit that subscribe button down below. I believe we are almost 300 or some change away from 1,000. So before the end of December, we'll love that. Also hit that bell notification so you never miss a video and you do become a part of the Noti Gang. I would appreciate it. Give me to 100 likes on the video. Let's get right into it. They are an embarrassment at this point. They lose to the Magic tonight with no Paolo Banchero. You have Paul George, you have Joel Embiid. Neither one of them showed any type of effort or care or anything. It looked like they just didn't want to be there. And too many times have the Sixers look like this with Joel Embiid. And I'm starting to believe that he is the common denominator to all of this. They once again, they got beat on the boards again tonight. They just got beat to countless loose balls. And it's because they're just not fast enough. They're too old. Kyle Lowry again was an issue. They just continued to give up runs. Joel looked good in the first half. He was getting to his spots, getting to the free throw line. But like once again, he's just not getting the ball anywhere near the paint. I think the second possession of the game, he is trying to ISO Mo Wagner on the 3-point line, doing all these dribble moves. What are you doing? Like, get in the post. And I know I sound like a boomer, but like, you have to get easy buckets, get in the post. And he had like 2 or 3 easy buckets early in the game. And then like he just completely went away from it. And of course, his second game back, so he's probably dealing with some fatigue issues. But still, that should make you want to get easier baskets more, so you don't have to work as hard. I think every single position. I don't think he tried to get on the block one time in the second half, bro. And it's so annoying to watch because we're used to how he looks when he does come back and he hasn't played basketball for a while. But they cannot. The margin for error is so slim because he didn't start the season and he didn't start the season with the team. And they dropped to 2-7, I believe, or no, they dropped to 2-8 without him. The margin for error is so slim. You cannot come out to games where you just look like you're just uninterested. Paul George looked the same way. They just looked like they didn't want to be there the entire time. This is after they didn't play in the back-to-back. Like, I don't understand how you come out. There has to be some sense of urgency, and it seems like there never is with this team. And this is why they always get beat on the hustle intangibles and why they will just essentially never be a championship caliber team. Like the tanking stuff for Cooper Flag and HB, they was just a joke. But the more I watch this team, when Tyrese Maxey comes back, he doesn't fix this. It's just a want to. It's just, I want people who love basketball, bro. And they just, Joel and Paul George, they just simply don't. They don't look like they love to play basketball. They don't love the game because too many times, both of them throughout their entire careers, you have seen them come out where they're just like, whatever, I don't care. And I get it. Like, it's a full 82-game season. Sometimes you're going to have games like that. But when you're in the Sixers position right now, you're a championship contending team, and you are 2-9 now, 2-10, there has to be a different sense of urgency, knowing that you're already not going to play a certain amount of games this season. Like, I don't understand the mental aspect just not there. And once again, you have your rookie who is out there playing with the most heart, the most energy out of every single player on the team. And I just don't understand I don't understand how you don't get inspired by watching him play. Jared McCain, again, led the Sixers in scoring tonight with 29 points and 4 assists. If it was not for Jared McCain and Tyrese Maxey, I would be completely out on his team. And because of those two is why I floated the idea out of, all right, now like the the blow it up plan should really be an option at this point, because the way that they are playing, in the sense of the lack of urgency that they have every single game, I just don't. I'm done, bro. I'm so done with them. And like Tyrese Maxey and Jared McCain, you can tell they love basketball. They love to play basketball. They put the work in each and every day. You heard it about Jared McCain in the pre-draft process about how he just doesn't leave the gym. He's another gym rat. And we already know that about Tyrese Maxey. But I just continue to want those guys who are perfect for Philly. They understand, like, they're going to put in the work. They love basketball and they just want to go out there and compete every single night. And I don't get that from Joel and Paul George. I just don't get that every single night. And I get it. It's early in the season, but like you're 2-10. Like, not a lot of teams they start the season 2-10 and then go on to win a championship. I think the last time the Lakers started 2-9 or 2-8 and they went to the Western Conference Finals as a 7 seed. So like you're not even guaranteeing yourself a higher seed if you go on some type of run. And the Lakers that year retooled their roster. I believe that was that 2021? Whenever they played the Nuggets, and they retooled their roster at the trade deadline. Like, I don't see a trade that fixes the team. It's just a mental thing. It's a want to. They don't have the want to like go out there and be great. They just think everything's supposed to be handed to them, and they're just all entitled to be like, all right, well, the top seed will be handed to us. We don't got to go out here and compete. We don't got to go out here and play hard. We're 2-9. Who cares? And there's a perfect follow-up on this, because earlier, Sixers Galaxy tweeted out, shout out to Sixers Galaxy, but they tweeted out, let me sit here and read it for you. And it just gave me a perfect vibe on how the team is feeling. And it's something that I definitely wanted to touch on. But the mood around the 2-9 76ers could be better, but team sources told ESPN that hasn't changed the long-term plan when it comes to its stars. The goal is to get Embiid and George through the season healthy and ready for the playoffs. The fact that Philadelphia currently sits at the 2.5 games out of the 6th seed in the East helps. By comparison, the Sixers would be twice that far back in the West. First of all, you have to make the playoffs. All right. I don't understand why they're just acting like the regular season doesn't matter. Second thing, what glared out to me already is the first sentence. The mood around the 2-9 76ers could be better. That tells me that the locker room is just down. And it's probably because you're sending a message that, yeah, our 2-star players don't have to play. They're going to miss games and they're going to be healthy. They're not going to play. But yeah, we want everybody else to go out there and compete. We want you all to go play hard. These guys won't. They're just going to chill. They're just going to wait. We just need them for the playoffs. But y'all go out there and play hard. I don't got to worry about this. Like, what type of message does that send? Especially these are supposed to be the leaders of your team. This is one of those guys is the franchise. Like, I don't understand how you continue to send out this message of, yes, they're going to load manage. I'm pretty sure they all understand, yeah, they're going to load manage. But like in the situation they are in this early in the season, you have them just sitting out games healthy. Like, what are you doing? The point of load management, if there's an injury, you manage the injury. You're not just resting them to rest them. And 2 weeks into the season, what are you doing? What type of message does this send to the locker room? And you can see it in the tweet. Like, the mood is obviously down. The mood could be better. Like, what are you doing? What are we doing right now, dog? And I want, oh my God, I just want players who love basketball and love the sport as much as I do, as much as the fans do. I don't know where they go from here, bro. I mean, that tanking thing was a joke, but I'm starting to go that way. And like I said, I know it's early in the season, but bro, I've seen this too many times. I'm done. I can't care more than them. I just can't. I'm a fan. Like, this is your profession. This is what you want to be great at. I can't do it. Like, again, getting beat on the boards. Let me see like the stats for tonight. Paul George, 13 points. He started off the game cold, hit a couple threes. Again, he's on his weird minutes. Like, Nick Nurse took the minutes restriction off him, but he's the way he's managing him. He's not in the game when they need him to be in the game. Like, he's throwing out weird rotations. Like, I saw Kyle Lowry, Eric Gordon rotating. Why is Eric Gordon in the game? What are we doing? And again, Jared McCain, biggest bright spot, 29 points, 10 for 17 from the field, 5 for 10 from 3. Again, bright spot, loves basketball, out there competing, playing hard. versus everybody, more than everybody on the team. Joel Embiid tonight, 20 points, 8 rebounds. Like, you need to be getting more rebounds. 32 minutes, 2 assists, 5 of 15 from the field. I think everything was a jumper outside of like 2 layups. He's never near the rim. And I know he wants to take on this Tim Duncan persona, but like, he's pump faking wide open jumpers. He's still trying to foul bait. Like, of course, like, he's still rusty, but you have to kick it into gear. You can contribute in other ways from scoring. You can be there very active on defense. You can set harder screens. You can roll hard to the basket. He wasn't doing any of that. He was just lollygagging, and so was Paul George, walking up the careless turnovers. Like, it was one time towards the end of the game, Paul George got just beat on a rebound because he just didn't want to box out. I don't know. You can't fix this team unless... Well, from what I'm saying right now, there is no fixing this team unless you go a completely different route, and you work off of Tyrese Maxey and Jared McCain, and you look to the future, because right now it looks like they're old and cooked. But let me know what y'all think in the comments. Do y'all want them to tank? Where do you think this team ends up? Are they good to you? Do you care? Let me know in the comments, man. I'll let y'all.